it was another long one for this sacred Saturday. I went over 3 hours of play today, of computer game playing. Alright, so this is my sacred Saturday playing recap 24 May 2025 computer game Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness. Today's Saturday, 24 May 2025. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm going to recap my sacred Saturday computer game playing for my sacred Saturday on 24 May 2025. The computer game I selected for play this time was Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness 2015 game, continuing where I left off last Saturday. This tradition is one I started as a preteen and continue on as I am able. It is a Saturday I dedicate to balanced eating and concentrated / ritualized computer game playing. I played the computer game on my 2011 MacBook Pro laptop with built-in CD/DVD slot. Yes. All right. So there was actual computer game playing time, which was playing the game itself and accessing online message boards. I spent about 10 minutes on the online message boards in trying to figure out the Magnus's cabin thing, and it turns out I missed a navigational arrow. So I found that out. I was like, oh, I went back and then didn't need the message boards at all after that for the remainder of my play for today. Before that, so I actually woke up pretty early today, and I decided to order additions for my sacred Saturday provisions. So I got and related stuff. So I got a 64 gigabyte USB drive. So this past week, Attila Salai came by on Thursday and picked up my previous USB drive for safety purposes, because that's where I back stuff up, and he was like, this is hot stuff, this is really important, really valuable stuff. So he came and picked it up. So I got a different one. I ordered screen protectors for the device I filmed this with, my iPhone XS. And then I ordered a charger for my older computer, which is what I've been using for play. I ordered a charger for my newer computer. And then I ordered 2013 computer game Nancy Drew the Shattered Medallion, which per what I've read on her interactive website, I think in remembering installing Sea of Darkness, I think it should play on that, but I'll get to find out. And then I also ordered sweatpants. The seams are coming undone on my sweatpants, which is, I wear sweatpants, at least have this far, for Sacred Saturdays for this March, April, May 2025. So there's a little bit about that. So that way, if my charger breaks, I can still, if I get a new charger, there's a backup charger if the backup charger works. But both of my chargers could use updating. So that way, if the charger does break, these older ones, I have a replacement, so I can still upload YouTube videos or still play the computer game. Okay. Keeping my audience in mind. And then as for the gameplay, so I mentioned the online message boards. I made a bunch of progress within the game. I solved multiple puzzles. I went exploring in the ice caves. So these are, let's see, page 1 of 2, and then both pages have a front and a back of notes today. I got, let's see, so I solved, I found a bunch of, I found the cabin, found, 8 more tokens, solved a puzzle, and, kind of did some more exploring. Then I tried one of the other puzzles, and I was, like, not successful, went back to town, and there was a bunch of stuff, and people started talking again. One person went missing, another person went out and did stuff. It was a bunch of, like, person interaction, and progress made in town, perhaps is the way of it. And then I went after that to the ice caves, and I finally got the hook to work in the ice caves, so it broke the ice at the end of the ice caves, and so I made a map of the ice cave system, exploring it, and I found some stuff in the ice caves, and then I managed to find my way back out of the ice caves because I made this map as I went in. So like every step as I went in, I wrote down, so that way I could find my way back out. And there was something like this back in Danger on Deception Island and Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which reminded me a bit of this kind of like tunnel system, or exploration system in rocks. And so then went back to Cultural Center. There was another puzzle there. And then let's see, I went to the ship And then I did, so the second eating video, I was exploring the ship and went down to the hold, and then somebody knocked the character Nancy Drew out, and so in the bilge, and so I did manage to get out of there. So after that time I died, I went in, and I first try after the time I died, I got it done. So there we go. So I escaped that, and then I went back to the cabin after that and finished the puzzle that I didn't finish earlier. And then found more stuff. So I got a lot of stuff to do, but a lot of stuff done. So it was very productive. I had some fun making notes, but I also had fun on, like, not all of the puzzles I did I take, like, drawing type notes. So I evolved in my note taking as well, in terms of, like, cutting myself off from taking notes. And then today I did food notes. I did 2 videos instead of 1, so of eating during play. So the video 1, frosted chocolatey chip pancake Pop-Tarts, and then video 2, an open-faced Eggo sandwich topped with French cheese, fried egg, and syrup. And I thought, yeah, they were both good. The caloric intake for each video was less than 400. So they were in line with my balanced eating, right? Not eating too much food at once, but like snacks, but like, and they were both snacks. One was a morning snack and one was an afternoon snack. So neither was a meal. However, it did a good job on the balance there. And incorporating it into the filming, like the open-faced Eggo sandwich, being like, well, since I'm probably gonna die anyway, I can do something that I don't normally do because I don't need to touch the keyboard. So there we go. That was my Sacred Saturday playing recap, 24 May, computer game, Nancy Drew, Sea of Darkness.